Happy Wednesday, Parkway Baptist Church family, and to everyone else taking a few moments to tune in and watch today. You know, over the past 6 weeks, we've walked together through the powerful message of 1 Peter. We've been reminded that our hope is in Christ and our identity is in Christ, and we've been called into holiness, and also about our willingness to be strong witnesses through godly living, and our faithfulness even in difficult times. Now, as we finish this series, I believe two questions really deserve our attention. First of all, what does it look like for today's disciples to be faithfully following Jesus? And then out of that question, the second question, how does our faithfulness impact the lost in our world? Well, faithfulness is more than just simply attending church. It is really choosing to follow Jesus every day in our homes, in our workplace, in our relationships, in our schools, in our conversations and decisions we make, and even in those moments when no one else is watching. Peter reminds us that the world is watching how we live. Our conduct should point people toward the hope that we have in Jesus. When we live with integrity and love others and serve faithfully and forgive freely and stand firm for Christ and also remain hopeful during difficult circumstances, people see something different in us. Our faithfulness can become someone else's opportunity to discover Jesus. You know, it's our opportunity to give an open and honest evaluation of who Jesus is in our life and how he's changed us. So as we close out this 6-week journey through 1 Peter, let's not just simply say, well, that was a good sermon series. Let's ask, what's God calling me to do differently because of what I've learned and what Peter was teaching us? Maybe it means becoming more faithful in our prayer. Maybe it means taking our relationship with Jesus more seriously. Maybe it means serving instead of just sitting. Maybe it means inviting someone to church. Maybe it means sharing our story that we call our testimony. Or maybe it means, living with such Christ-like character that someone who doesn't know Jesus begins asking, what's different about you? Church, listen, the world doesn't simply need to hear that we follow Jesus. It needs to see Jesus in the way we live. So let's finish this journey through 1 Peter with a renewed commitment by saying, I'll follow Jesus faithfully. I will live for his glory. I will love people intentionally. And I will use my life to help others find their way to Jesus. The lost around us are not just a mission field somewhere far away. Guys, they're our neighbors, they're our co-workers, our friends, our family members, and people we encounter every single day. So let's be faithful. Let's live differently. Let's point people to Jesus. And remember the words from 1 Peter in 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 10 that says, the God of all grace will himself restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast. May God make each one of us strong, firm, and steadfast followers of Jesus, and may our faithfulness make an eternal difference in the lives of those who are watching us. I pray that God will bless each one of you who is watching here today, and I pray that you will share the hope of Jesus and your story with someone today that desperately needs to hear it. Let's keep following Jesus and reaching people to him. Listen, I hope that you have a great week filled with Jesus moments, and I look so forward to meeting you back this coming Sunday at Parkway Baptist Church.